Okay.
Oh, and we're back, dude.
We're
Whoa.
back.
Uh,
Good to see you there.
season 2, episode 3. Right there. Prior, we had confusion. Is it episode 3 or is it 4?
It's three, but there was and we were having a couple of technical difficulties.
But we're good now. Welcome back. Um, season 2. Over here having. We're about to have our 13th hour of content. We're already half a day in. So if someone took a
Wow.
trip to LA and back, they'd have a full time just listening to our podcast, and they'll hear something different every time.
Different time, always leading to the same thing. Back to high school.
Back to high school. We definitely were talking more about the music side of things, possibly movies, shows, and the video game world doesn't seem to be too hot right now. All it is just, your casual updates of Call of Duty, your game sales here and there, stuff like that. And I know Xbox had an outage. I was just listening to that prior. But that's it. I mean, there ain't really much going on.
Damn. I don't know what to add on that, to be honest. But
But yeah, let's get started. As always, thanks to Dubby. Um, you can use my discount code there at w.gg. You can use DJK at checkout, get 10% off. Or Trippy Bear, you can use your code.
yeah, use Drippy Bear code 3Ps for 10% off as well.
Dubby does not sponsor the podcast solely. They sponsor each of us separately. So good goes to clear know that that's why we have different sponsor codes on that one. But W.G is the website, and W seems to be a delicious product, right, Trippy?
Ooh, it's very delicious. Honestly, yeah, it's really good. I like their flavor. Like I said before, I got the Dragonade one. Dude, it's really good. I could definitely taste pink lemonade in it. Doesn't even taste like an energy drink, just tastes like pink lemonade.
By the way, she's right up, huh?
And it's right. Just right, man.
I need to get myself some of that. This week has been long. I know our podcasts are every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Sometimes between 5 and 5:30. But getting notified of the podcast today, I was kind of shocked with my schedule change at work. Usually being off Tuesdays and Wednesdays, always hyped, ready for the podcast on Tuesdays, and then now it's like, oh man, I had a long day.
That's how I am every Tuesday, man.
But getting back to swinging things, that'll definitely change. Just got to get used to the schedule. It's about to be a 7-day week. They kind of just said,
Ooh,
forget it. You'll get a day off eventually. I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll power on through. Why not?
eventually, man. I hate when they say eventually. That's why I take my own breaks.
Well, when it comes to work, that's pretty much what it is. It's like take break whenever you want, but being in the office and such, like always being on your phone or uh, you know, texting my girlfriend, texting the boys, or sending memes and all that. That's pretty much my day. I mean, I can listen to music, I can watch YouTube, or watch Netflix or whatever you want on my phone, but I don't like doing that just because I feel like it takes away from my day. Um, and I'll just get distracted and I'll just be focused on that one thing. So I can't do that. I'd rather just do my work and occasionally check my phone. Occasionally.
I don't really check my phone anymore at work. I only do it here and there or whenever I gotta change my music or whatever I'm listening to.
Nah, it's the only way to get through the day. I mean, I'm at a computer all day, and now they've changed a lot of things. So I'm out, walking about doing all that, get my steps in, uh, trying to get right. But um, still, it's mostly sitting down. So I'm at a computer all day. I got to do something to take my mind off of the things and uh, you know, get talking to coworkers. Like when it's something new every day, but still, it's like I'm at a desk. I do the same thing almost every day. I need some distraction, some difference. So that's where Facebook and all these other apps pop in, except music and YouTube videos and whatnot.
You can't do any of that at your desk.
I can, but it's just like I said, it's not worth it. Just because I'll get distracted, and that's all I'll be focused on. And next thing you know, somebody will be breathing down my neck and like, "Hey, what you doing?" And I'll just be like, "I'm watching a YouTube video." But
Breakfast.
Nah, nah. Breakfast. What's going on here? Um,
Breakfast.
but on the music side of things, I know Kendrick Lamar about to drop his new album this week, so I'm hyped for that.
I've been at it with new music dropping and stuff like that. I've been way out of it, man. Like I think the last time I was like into that where I was like knowing what was new was back in 2020.
And I
So
always
it's
think,
been 2 years that I've kind of been away from music. Like I listen to it, yeah, but it's like keeping up with it. I haven't.
right, it's always like what the oldies or the classics or the artists you just straight follow. So now you don't know
Yeah,
what's new, what's old. But I always know you've had a different taste of music. It's not, I guess, like all the mainstream stuff. Like I guess you would assume like Kendrick Lamar and all that. The recent one that came out was Jack Harlow album, and I was just like, I don't even know who this is. People call it hype. He's hype. Whatever. I listened to it, and people are like, oh, he's like Drake. I was like, yeah. I was like, but he sounds like Drake. Like half asleep though. Like his eyes droopy. He's in like sweatpants and a hoodie, and he's just like he's rapping like he's tired. But that's just my opinion. I don't know when it comes to that music. I can't just that new Kendrick Lamar coming out, but I mean that's not my little touch on music on this podcast, just because it's never really included.
I'll probably get some hate for this, but I'm not a fan of Drake.
You
Yeah,
can ask the boy Quine on that one.
I'm not. I'm not big on Drake. His music. Last song I heard from him was probably Hotline Bling.
Oh man, that was like high school, wasn't it? Jeez,
Yeah.
woo, high school days.
That and then I remember everybody started like blasting God's Plan.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I was like, Drake isn't that hyped anymore, you know?
the
Like he's more into like I feel like most of his songs are just like romantic and like soft and where's the old Drake, you know?
yeah, I like mixtape Drake back in the day. Um, but recently I've been actually on that Logic train.
Ooh.
Logic. Uh, Now that is a very cool artist. Like I follow him on Twitch. Shout out to us. Podcast on Twitch. Uh, with his Bobby Tarantino albums. I know that he recently came out Bobby Tarantino 3, and he came out of the rap game, started twitching, being on Twitch with chess, playing chess and whatever other game. So I was like, I know Logic's that cool nerd guy. Used to get made fun of for in the song, always saying that he was black or whatever. Who cares? Um, but the only album I really listened to by Logic was No Pressure. I think that came out in last year, 2 years ago. Just because I had one of my favorite video game characters on the intro, and I was just like, no way. Looked it up. Definitely was him, not an impersonator, and I was like, blew my mind. And then I was just like, I listen to Logic every now and then. Like, I listen to his popular songs, but then I dived into it earlier this week. I was just like, man, Logic's music's really good.
It was a very popular song of him that
The
1-800 was a very popular one.
I was gonna say I don't know how to state that song without Twitch flagging, but yeah, it's the 1-800 song. Definitely was very popular. I didn't listen to that album, but I listened to the ones around it,
Yeah.
like Bobby Tarantino 1 2 3, No Pressure, and I was working on another one, something of a Dangerous Mind. That one, but yeah, man, Logic's pretty cool. Cool dude, cool music.
Yeah,
Uh,
that one. I remember when it came out, everybody was really into it. It was deep too.
right. I thought it was cringe at the Grammys, or I think it was the Grammys, where he did the concert of it, and he was with the crowd of like all the famous and rich people. I was just like, I don't, I don't think that was a good song to do that in front of them type of people, because I don't think they care. It was really cringe watching, but he did get that message across on a big platform, but still, it's sort of just really cringe watching it. His That Bobby Tarantino 2 had Rick and Morty on the intro. I would play it on the podcast, but yeah, you guys should just check it out. Bobby Tarantino too. Check out the intro. It has Rick and Morty going at it, talking about putting logic on their drive that they got going on.
Getting ready to play it, but I forgot we're streaming it. Don't want to get flagged, man. Don't want to get banned.
So I mean, and then that now that leads me into TV. Rick and Morty really expanded on a lot of things. I mean, they have that song with Logic, or intro really, and they're on Fortnite.
Yes.
It's Rick and Morty, the Hammer, and isn't Snowball a character? The dog?
No.
No? Okay.
No. No, it's just that the Hammer, Rick and Morty, their weapons, like a skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the time travel world loop thingy, the green one.
Mm-hmm.
That they have that, like that you can add on skins. I pretty much bought the whole pack on Fortnite when it came out.
So now you got me on that Fortnite train. Like I saw the Master Chief came out again. I was like, I gotta cop that. So I did. I was worried about the Street Fighter stuff going away. I didn't get Ryu, Cammy, or Guile, but I did get.
I missed it.
You missed it?
I missed it. I haven't been on Fortnite since the last time me and you were on.
Well, I haven't played. I was supposed to play today, but schedule change and all that. I'm definitely gonna hop back on sometime. But yeah, I got the Sakura and Blanca bundle, so I got both those characters. And then like when I got Master Chief and Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War, I was sort of just like, yo, I don't know if Drippy would be proud or upset, cause I'm on this Fortnite thing heavy. I can see why I got so many skins. Like when he started showing them, when we started playing, like I was like impressed. I was like, yo, Will Smith, you got the Travis Scott, Ariana Grande, Rick and Morty, and I'm just like, oh no, I'm becoming that person.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of lame at first, but then I don't remember what was a skin that I really liked, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. Like, who cares what people say? Fuck it, I'm gonna play it. So I got the skin, and then one skin led to another, to another. It's like you're pretty much playing a character that you like with a gun.
Yeah. So now I'm just trying to like chill out on it. I did want the Master Chief. Now I think the next big one I really want is the Naruto ones. So every day I do check the shop, either on the website that someone set up for it, or I just hop on my Switch or my PS5 before I go to sleep.
Right.
But yeah, man, Fortnite really has I played it back then. Like I told you, you can hear it back on podcast, probably the last podcast, on season 1, maybe. I mentioned it. I did mention it though. I played a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember.
And I mean, with the building and all that, people weren't doing the ridiculous stuff they do now. But now with the zero build, it's like, yo, this is it. Like PUBG, I love PUBG just because it was competing with Fortnite without the building stuff. But then Fortnite comes out of the building stuff years later, and it's like, this is what I wanted initially, something like this. So yeah, man, I can't believe I'm keeping up with it. They released that. I did the Brazilian song thing just for the experience, so I can get my battle pass up.
Brazilian song.
Yeah, some DJ rapper guy from Brazil, right? Oh, you haven't been.
An event?
Yeah, it was an event. Yeah,
I missed that too.
Yeah, there was some event like music video. He did like 4 songs. I guess like Ariana Grande did. I wasn't part of that at that point, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Like you jump into a created world, and you jump through like screens, and he's all doing the music.
That's pretty much what the Travis Scott was one. It like you jump from screen to screen, kind of.
Yeah, and you're like out of nowhere, like you open up your parachute thing, and then it sucks you into
gliding the whole time.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, I guess this was one of those experiences were like, but then I just did it for you got I think like 40 or 80K for finishing it, and it was like for 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yep. So I did that. But yeah, man, Fortnite, really big into that. Trying to get back to Call of Duty. Snoop Dogg, the DOGG came out. So it's just like we're trying to play all these games. I know Halo came out again with the Battle Pass, but it's like, man, Halo kind of died on it, but it lives on in Fortnite.
been getting back recently on Payday. Payday 2, Crime Wave.
Yeah, yeah. I remember back then you wanted to play it, and I think I told you to get it back then. It was on
Yeah.
sale for like $8 or cheaper.
I remember I got it on the PS3 and I told y'all about it. And then when we all got that PS4, y'all mentioned it. I bought it, and then I think we only played once or twice, and that was it.
Yeah, definitely gotta get back on that. We're gonna do the DnD KBC stream on Crime Wave, the PAD2 Crime Wave edition for PlayStation. It's one of those games I did always want to play on PC, but ain't nobody on PC, man. None of the boys really got on it. The Wizard, none of that. They don't hop on
Why
PC.
didn't you tell me?
Plus, I mean, I did, but then again, I didn't want you to waste money on a game that we'd barely play because
I mean,
something.
honestly, I don't know if my graphics can hold up to
I think it can.
it.
See, that's what I was moving on to was. So my computer is too advanced for it. Apparently, they have to download some patch or mess with some settings, but running on high settings actually makes the game run terrible. It has to do something with not with compatibility with my graphics card and all that. So I don't know if I have to run in a compatible mode or what, but it runs terrible on my computer. It shouldn't, but it does. It's kind of like GTA 4. I have to download some sort of like mod patch, and that's what will fix the game. But yeah, I can't even play GTA 4 on my PC, and that's like one of my favorite GTAs.
GTA 4 when you get to be three characters, right?
No, that's GTA 5.
No, 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 no. But you can also, or not. Yeah, yeah, because
Oh yeah, you got
you
Nico,
got Nico, the Gay Tony, and
the Lost in the Dam.
Liberty City.
Yeah, it's crazy though
Oh,
that the guy from Lost in the Dam dies just in like the middle of GTA 5. Trevor don't stumped on his head.
man, I replayed what's it called? GTA 5, the story mode.
Yeah,
I replayed it and I finished it. I'm trying to complete the whole thing, but right now it's like I'm more focused and just buying buildings, like stuff you can own, like the golf course and shit like that,
right.
and just going around. I let my girl play it the other day. She didn't like it.
You know what's crazy about GTA 5 is that I've owned it since day one on PS3 when it launched on the PS3 up to PS5 and PC. I didn't buy it on PS4 because I was, if you're listening and you do this, it's worth it. I'm pretty sure you do it with Panda when it comes to game sharing. You just, swap accounts, log in, making your main PS4 on each one's PS4, and then you get double the games for one price.
No, I don't.
Okay. So I mentioned it. I don't know if I ever mentioned my former roommate. So I was on my own way back when. Had a roommate, and this is what we did. And he was like my best friend at that point, but not anymore. Don't even talk to dude. Don't care. But he did buy GTA 5 when it came out for PlayStation, and so we game shared it. And I kept thinking, I know I've played it on PlayStation 4. So we did that, and that's the only time I really played on PS4. But now I own it on PS5 and PC just because I got them on crazy deals for like about $10, $15, $10. Yeah, I mean, who's gonna be that price? So now I'm just like, cool. I got GTA 5 on PC where I can, it's crazy. People mod the hell out of the game. I could probably play role playing if I wanted to, but I don't for some reason because, like, I guess I like watching it, just not partaking into it. And then I have it on PlayStation now, but I'm just like, who's really playing now? You know?
Right.
But I do have it installed, upgraded my PS5, so I have all this storage. So I think I'm gonna download it on there again. Um, I don't know. It just seems like I missed out on a lot of GTA 5. I think we played once, if I remember right. It was when the Halloween update with the killer. I guess you have flashlights and the killer goes around killing people. Like who was it? Halloween. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever played any events like that on GTA.
Oh, I know you were posting a lot about the Dr. Dre one.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool. The contract, that one was pretty cool. Panda was the one that showed it to me. He
Mm.
got me back into GTA, and then when I got back on it, that's when that whole Dr. Dre missions were going on.
Now I wonder, can you play? Is that compatible with? I don't think so with PS4.
What is GTA?
Yeah.
It should be because it's still PlayStation, isn't it? Well, but
No, it's not.
no. I mean, I got it on PC too. I mean, I got it on everything. I got it on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, PlayStation 3. I don't have it on the Switch because I don't think it's out on the Switch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would have to. I can't play it with you guys. I would have to get the PS4 copy. But
Yeah.
yo, it's crazy having the PS3. When I got it, it came with a copy of GTA 5, and it has the map inside of it too.
On one, I took Panda to GameStop, and he wanted to get a copy of San Andreas for PS3. And as soon as we were leaving, well, we were actually in the car already. We were already in the car, and I was like, check to make sure the game is in there. And he said it is. I saw the guy put it in there. I'm like, dude, check if the game is in there, because I thought I saw him put in a different game.
Yeah.
He checked it. He opened it up. It was GTA 5 instead of San Andreas.
Oh.
I was like, dude, we gotta go back. I was like, for one, we already got two copies of GTA 5 on the PS3, and we came here for San Andreas. I was like, damn, he really didn't check though. He just straight up got the first GTA he saw and put it in there.
Right. I mean, yeah. Some of these employees, I don't think they really did their job. This is gonna be the DnD KBC podcast exclusive on what I did. I think you know what I did. I definitely love this story, but I think I hate it for the guy that it happened to. But then again, it's one of those things. Double check your work. Uh, teachers always be saying that. So I walk in, PS3 died. I had the yellow light of death. Didn't work anymore. Sucks. It upset me. I wanted to cry. And it would work for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes before it would shut off. So, check it to GameStop, and they're checking it. They load a game, it works, and then they're like, yeah, man, let me go get, I want to trade in for 360. And they're like, yeah, man, let me go get your 360 out the back. As soon as that dude went to the back, like as soon as he turned around to go to the back, the PS3 dies. You hear it blink, turn yellow, and all that, and he's not even paying attention.
What?
Yeah, so my PS3 was already dead, and then he like comes back, and there's like the monitors says no signal and all that, and then the PS3 goes back to that red mode, on rest mode where it just shows the red light, like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
So he thinks he turned it off, and then he gives me the 360, and then I get all that, and it was just like, here you go, and I got that 360 for like under $10 because I traded in that PS3. Now, here's
Did I
like
ever tell?
here the double check,
No, no,
like this thing, right? I was telling, like you were saying, this thing.
yeah.
I traded in that PS3, broken, didn't double check it, cool. I also traded in all these games with the PS3, and he didn't check any of the boxes.
What?
So I go home, and I had another PS3 box that had one of my favorite games in it that I still have, and another copy of that game was in there. So I basically got free credit for a game that wasn't even in its box. Yep.
That's a good thing, right?
I think so. Maybe karma bit me in the ass later on in the years, but I don't think that guy kept his job for much longer because he pretty much gave away 360 for free because of a broken PS3, and there was no game in that game box that I gave him. Which I promise, I thought, that was like the only not dirty thing I was doing. Like I swear that game was in there, but when I got back home, it was sitting in my room. But yeah, I really felt bad that I just gave him a broken PS3. but I got 360 out of it.
At least you got something out of it.
I avoided that GameStop for a while after that one.
You thought they were gonna recognize you?
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, man, you're the guy that traded in that broken PS3."
No, I told you how I got my PS3, right?
No, so
I traded some kid for a
oh
PSP for a PS3. I didn't even have that many games on the PSP. I guess he just really wanted a PSP,
yeah,
and I said, I'll sell it to you. And he was like, "Would you trade?" I was like, "What you got to trade?" He said, "Would you take a PlayStation 3?" I was like, "Is your mom gonna be okay with that?" Like we were talking about it. He didn't even ask his mom. He went into his house. He said, "Wait for me right here." He unplugged it, and he took it outside. He's like, "Here you go, bro. Now let's go to your house, and we
damn,
get the PSP." I was like, I wasn't being serious because that's my PSP, but why not? I'm not gonna back down now that I know you like you're 100% sure you want the PSP.
right,
You know? So like that's the only way I never bought a PS3 or anything. I just traded it in for PSP that I think was dying too. It wasn't even mine. I think I borrowed it from another guy,
yeah.
and since he never played, I just kept it. And he never asked for it back. Hopefully he doesn't see this podcast, but his PSP is now gone.
Yo, I don't know if there's lag on your end or my end, but you sound kind of choppy on my end. But I don't know, shit. But what a deal. It's just some things. I feel like I've done stupid things like that with some trades back in the day, and I know I pissed off my dad for it. But I mean, shit, we're kids. Like we're gonna make mistakes, but still, I mean, it's what I wanted at the time, you know. So
Yeah,
that was a bad deal. But then again, it's like you missed that PSP.
I do miss that PSP, man. But I got two more, you know. But nothing compares to the one that I had.
Right.
Because I feel like I had a real connection with that one. Like I bought accessories for it, everything. I bought some skins, some grippers, and I had a couple movies that I like to watch on there.
Yeah.
And that would be like my late night go to movie screen if I didn't want to have my TV on.
Yeah, I never really got connected to PSP like that. I did get it later on. I wasn't meant to get it. Uh, I asked for it for I think it was like my birthday, and it was the limited edition Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker one. It's in green, but I wasn't allowed to have it. I was having bad grades, whatever at the time. And then my dad was like, "I'm gonna keep it in my room. I'm gonna hide it. You'll get it whenever you show me a report card with good grades." Still wasn't motivated,
Right.
so there'd be times where I knew what time we'd come home, so and I would run a bath. I always took a bath every time I came home from school. I don't know why. So I used this time. I was like, I found where it was in his room, so I would unbox it, play it for like an hour or two in the bathroom,
That's
and
crazy.
then yeah, I would rebox it and put it back like nothing ever happened.
Wait, you played for 2 hours in the bathroom.
Yeah, like in the bathtub, like pretending I was taking a bath. Yeah.
You were just hiding there playing,
Yep.
trying to be sneaky.
Yep. It worked.
Yeah.
So that was like
Try to
my
be sneaky.
thing with the PSP.
I feel like maybe the only consoles my parents bought me were the SNES, PlayStation 1 and 2, and then the Game Boy Advance and
Ooh.
the SP. Like those were the only consoles I had as a kid. After that, it's like I traded in stuff. Like I didn't even ask them for it anymore. Like I would just go trade some games, trade with people. I think that kind of made them mad,
Yeah. Wait.
you know. Started just buying my own stuff after a while. Made me feel like a man, like hey, I could finally buy my own stuff.
Right. Shit, man. That's how I felt. I mean, I did mention that in the previous stream where, you turned I turned 18 and I got my first paycheck and then I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Mentioned it like on Snapchat a couple days ago when I got that Metal Gear game. That was the first thing I bought with the paycheck. But then it was like, I mentioned it definitely at the end of the season 1 where I was just like, yo, I can get McDonald's now. Ain't nobody gonna pay but me. And I eventually learned where it's like the reason why your parents didn't take you to McDonald's all the time was because you're gonna gain a lot of weight. But I didn't care, dude. I was eating McChickens left and right. Hell yeah, after work, before work, shit. Definitely good times eating McChickens.
McDonald's did actually. On my break, I had some McDonald's.
I wanted to
Hey,
get something. Whew.
Oh yeah, you're on that diet thing, huh?
Kinda. Now it's kind of just like trying to progress throughout the morning, and then I can eat at night. But yo, man, when people bring good food, I'm just like, yeah, I just want a good lunch. So today I did have lunch, but it was whack. I just got myself some soup and a sandwich, some cup of noodles. Yeah. I did have the opportunity to get lunch, but then I was telling my colleague, I was like, nah, yeah, nah, don't worry about it. I was gonna give him cash for my card to get me something. I was like, forget about it. I already got something. Otherwise, pre-diet, where I would have stuffed my face. I'm like, yeah, man, I want this, I want that. Give me a little bit of this, give me a little bit of that. But nah, man, I just like to eat.
What does it? I'm pretty sure everybody likes to eat, man. I honestly, I'm to the point like whatever, like I don't know how this is gonna sound, but my body, my choices.
Bro, I like the wrong. I mean, it's true. Like, do whatever you want. Like, whatever you feel
Maybe
comfortable.
I, I'm talking about food,
Right, right.
Take this wrong way or anything, Sorry.
I mean, you're good. I mean, I think I understand when it comes to that. Like, whatever I do, do what you want to do. But I don't think my body,
I'm a
my choice
grown
is the
man.
right thing.
I'm a I'm a grown man, like you said, you're older. Nobody can tell you what not to do, what to eat.
But I think you come at some point, as you get that realization where it's like, maybe that's not the best thing to eat right now. Like right now, like I could go to I could go to DQ, get myself a blizzard, get myself a burger, get some fries, or I can go down the road and all that. But I got food. There's food at the house.
I
Again,
could go for some Dairy Queen.
where you live, it sucks. I don't think there's like a solid Dairy Queen anymore. But right here, it's 30 seconds from the house. Just drive down the road.
No, this one, the one that I'm at is maybe like 5 minutes away.
Yo, my DQ always be hitting with those blizzards. They never miss.
Haven't had one in like maybe a year.
You see, now that I'm talking about it, it'd be a good idea to go get one. So,
Cheat day, right?
yeah, cheat day. I don't know. After this week, I definitely want something like a big treat. Like I know I got the soccer game I'm going to on Saturday. That's a treat. I've been waiting for a while just because it's been a long time since I've been to a soccer game. But when it comes to food wise, yeah, I deserve a fucking blizzard.
Didn't you just go to a soccer game last month?
It feels like forever ago. I think it was
But
last
it was
month.
a month.
Was it? I think it was back in March. No, it was back in March. I didn't go last month at all. Yeah, I only went to one.
No,
Yeah.
or maybe I'm thinking about football.
No, not football either. Uh.
No, I could have sworn it was just last month, man.
Nope. Back in March is when it happened. That's when I went. Not last month. I wish. I wish. Nope. Our team has been away for actually last month. Yeah, our team's been away for this past month, so I've just been watching it at home.
Might be March. I might have my dates confused.
So that's when I went. And now this weekend, next weekend, and mid July, I'm going. But
Nice.
yeah, man, good times. Definitely a lot of change coming up. Work wise, podcast wise, we're still doing the same thing. Ain't no changes. We will switch it up that one week we are in Raleigh.
Right.
Yo, I'm
So
hyped.
it'll probably be on a weekend.
Definitely, hopefully, maybe Saturday. I know Saturday's hype. Friday, it will be the first day we're there. It opens up Thursday or Wednesday, I think. Because, you know, you want to be the super nerd, get the $400 pass. Pretty sure they open up Thursday. Friday's technically the second day, but it's really the first day everyone does show up. Because I don't even think there's a lot of celebs on Thursday. It's more of the, you know, I paid to get here, I deserve to be here. And I think it's a little much. Because you're going to see the same thing for 4 days. And we got the 3-day
Right.
pass, so we're just going to see it for 3 days. But I'm pretty sure maybe we should just do it Saturday just because it is hype.
Yeah.
We'll do live. We'll sit somewhere. I think that'll definitely be to do the face reveal somewhere. And we can just be like, hey, man, cosplayer, podcast. Hey, cosplayer, podcast. Hey, check out our podcast. We're on a podcast right now. What's up? Hey, can I bother you for a moment? Podcast.
Podcast. Wow.
Wow,
On
what a
Will's.
podcast. I'm definitely hyped for that. The beginning of June, city nearby both of us, I'm closer to it by about 30 minutes, is doing a con, and bro, Chum Lee is going to be there from Pawn Stars. And you know I'm going to that one. I gotta meet Chum Lee.
Wait. Which one?
It's called Collecticon, and it's coming June 4th to the 5th.
I keep getting ads about that on Facebook.
I got ads on it, and I didn't pay attention to it. I have a screenshot the first moment I saw it because of a Vanilla Ice concert in the parking lot. And I just laughed it off. I was like, wow, Vanilla Ice is still doing work. That's funny. And I didn't pay attention to what I was looking at.
No, I keep seeing ads for that, but I'm just like brushing it off. I'm like, Like I'm not even reading it. I'm just looking at it. I see the name, and I was like, I'm already going to GalaxyCon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to it for like a few hours. It's like $30 for a ticket, sure. But I definitely want to meet Chum Lee. Like a picture, some. I'll just be like, I met the Chum Lee, and life's good. Seto Kaiba's gonna be there, the voice of Ash. I didn't know the voice of Seto Kaiba was also Squirtle and Brock, which is crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I'll meet him, sign my Squirtle pop that I have, just be like, hey, I looked it up, bro, I know. Squirtle Squad, dog. But definitely, I do want to go just because of the Chum Lee thing. Like, Chum Lee is my boy. He is the star of Pawn Stars.
whoa. Oh, right. I'm thinking about a different Pawn Star.
Whoa.
Uh,
But
I'll
yeah.
take that. Text, I guess. But
So that'll be
yeah.
like my con before Galaxy Con, just to check it out. Even though it's more of like collectors and stuff. There's a YouTuber that I used to follow, and I think she came kind of weird on there, but people collecting Pokemon cards left and right, and I was like, it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll go in there and sell some cards, trade some cards, whatever. Probably not, because those are my Pokemon cards. But um, you know, GalaxyCon, meeting the voice of the Master Chief. Different voices. I'm looking at my pop collection, seeing
So,
who's what.
what?
Um, the voice of Vegeta's gonna be there again. Oh, at the Collecticon, the voice of Goku's gonna be there.
Of the voice of who?
Goku,
Right.
but
I don't know her name.
not at GalaxyCon. He's not gonna be there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. But definitely got to check all that out. And it's just a lot going on this summer, and I actually can partake in it with my new days off. Yo, what's going on here? Hello?
So your new days off for the weekend, right?
Yeah, pretty much, but not Sunday. I'm looks like I'm encountering technical difficulties.
You're having what?
Technical difficulties here. Oh, there we go. My ping just spiked like crazy.
Yeah, mine's spiking crazy too.
All right, it's going back down. I think we're good. What just happened?
Everybody's been having internet problems lately, man. Do you think maybe it's the 5G towers, bro?
Yeah, bro, it's these 5G towers. I think we're going back to normal. My bit rate seems to be up in the 5K, something like that. Oh, all right. Yeah, my stream's jumping back down. I can't tell.
Yeah, mine jumped back down.
All right, what a weird technical difficulty we're having on
So we
season
gonna
2,
keep
episode 3,
going
bro.
until we crash.
I was
We're
crashing
gonna
there.
go till we crash.
It spiked up to 1,000 ms, so hopefully we're good. My Streamlabs and my Twitch are saying different things, but I think we're good. I hope. Oh no, yeah, my Twitch isn't uploading right. It's all different. Oh,
What do you mean?
my upload isn't good.
Remember we had technical difficulties like this in season 1?
Yeah, what's going on here? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna keep going. We still got about another 20 minutes. Yo, this is kind of crazy. I don't like this.
So what happened last episode? I know I was talking a lot.
I don't know. I think it was with the sound. It just kept cutting out and popping and all that. I don't know. It's just like my upload just took a crash for some reason. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. Oh, looks like we're covering somewhat. Yeah, GalaxyCon, bro. It's gonna be all that good food, all them, random people. You're gonna see some weird people. You're gonna see some weird stuff. I promise you that. And if there's any gaming going on, which I don't think they've announced yet, I'd love to do that. But I doubt they're doing it again. Because of, what's going on in the world, of course. People are so scared. I'm not.
COVID?
Yeah, COVID. I don't know if Twitch likes that word or not. If you
Have
know,
you had?
I don't.
Did you ever get it?
I don't think so. That's why I was like, I feel like I've been fine this whole time.
Man, when I got it, it was terrible. I didn't expect to get it because I didn't go out anywhere other than work unless somebody at work had it and they gave it to me.
Yeah.
But I got it the same day I got it. My girl got it the next day. It was terrible. And she's vaxxed.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like people talking about all the symptoms they had, is like I never really had anything.
But I mean, it wasn't as terrible as like ending up in the hospital. I'm a lot of people when they got it, some people were being, what do you call it, taken to the hospital. I wasn't. I just felt a lot of pain in my body and stuff, and I felt very, 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 very hot.
Right.
That's it. My bones were hurting. Like every time I moved, if I sneezed, my whole body was aching.
Hey man, that's not good.
What? See, and I felt it during like a weekend, and on a Monday after work, that's when I was just like, you know what, I really can't take it anymore. Like, what the hell's going on? And my girl got home, and she came home with some at-home COVID test.
Yeah.
Took it, or I took it, and yeah, next thing you know, it said positive. I was like, oh shit. So the first thing I did was text my manager, and I was like, yo, I just found out I'm COVID positive. And he said, you better keep your ass at home. He said, I already had that. I don't want to go through that shit again.
Yeah.
But it was terrible. 2 weeks, pretty much a 2 week unpaid vacation.
Damn.
'Cause, yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't pay my Xbox Live, so I couldn't play on the Xbox. I didn't have any friends. I don't have any friends on PC.
Bro, same. Ain't nobody want to play on PC. Or, we don't got the same games on PC.
And on PlayStation, obviously I was off, so everybody had to work.
Right. Right.
You know.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. You're like, yo, I'm on lockdown. It's just like, ain't nothing to do. And I think I told you, bro, let's get it on the Xbox. I don't have live. I was just like, bro, what?
Yeah, we got live. I told you about the redemption code I found at a Ben 5 store, right?
Yeah, you told me that and at work. You kind of just took a picture of it.
I just took a picture of it. I didn't even buy it. I just took a picture of it, came home, got on the Xbox, and typed it in, and boom, next thing you know, 14 free days. I was like, yo, that is dope.
Hell yeah, that's worth it.
But like, I hardly play the Xbox anymore. I had a friend who I played with on there. Uh, you might know him, but we played with him. We played GTA with him and his pastor friend.
Pastor friend?
Yeah, that's shortcake.
Oh, shortcake. Okay.
And yeah, his friend was a pastor apparently, a
That's crazy.
priest. We were playing GTA, my guy.
I wouldn't imagine a priest ever playing near video games or GTA in general.
Or I might have been too stoned to understand what he was saying, but that's the only person I ever played Xbox with, to be honest.
All right, looking through GalaxyCon, it looks like no video games as of yet. They do have tabletop gaming, but anytime I ever pass by that, no one really bothers. It's like, yo, if I want to play Monopoly, I'll just play it at home.
They got Monopoly? Yo, I'm down.
You're gonna just play with randos, bro. The amount of people you meet is crazy, and like it's just insane. Like the the panel I can't talk about that we were sitting at last year. People were freely open, like freely talking about this thing that we're coloring in. Pretty triple X rated. Can't talk about what it was. Just know it was like 18 plus, but we were like 3 down because we were coloring. Yeah.
Right.
I think I still have this drawing somewhere. Uh, I'm afraid to admit it. I was supposed to, we kind of agreed to put it in a funny place, and just, someone's gonna open that piece of paper and be like, "Wow, that is interesting."
That's a
So
big one.
I don't know if Wizard or if Bat Knight did something with it, but I think I still have it if I didn't toss it when I was moving. And
Yeah.
you know how shameful I was that night just to be like entering that room. They took your ID and looked at it just to make sure you're 21 and up or 18 and up.
Oh, so they know you now.
No, it was just some old dude just
They didn't write
handing.
it down. They just looked at your ID to make sure it was you, right?
Yeah, and then they just gave you the piece of paper and they're like, go ahead, color what you want. And then we all sat on this table with like, so it was three of us, and this table was in a hotel room, so or not a hotel room, but like a hotel conference room.
Right.
And the table was big enough for other people, and everybody like we sat down, and there was like three or four different groups there, and we were just openly talking about it. And I was just like, this is kind of what's right with the world, like it felt nice for some odd reason. Oh, whoops,
Whoa, what happened?
I clicked the wrong thing.
I
uh
was about to say, dude, I literally thought my PC crashed.
my
I
bad.
looked to my other monitor, it went blank, and my microphone was covering part of the monitor. So I was like, did it crash? And then I see that you were off. I was like, oh, he got off.
All right, technical difficulty. I clicked the wrong thing, so I was just clicking to make sure my ping was good. I clicked the wrong thing when it came to checking my ping on Discord. But yeah, I don't know. It was like the weirdest but coolest time. Kind of like when the world was playing Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
It felt kind of like that, except we were talking about this thing in front of us that we're coloring in, and yeah, females, males. No one went overboard. No one was being weird. But a normal person can't like looking in would be thinking it's weird. But at that point, I was just like, this is kind of nice talking to people I don't know that are within my age group, just having a
It's
good time.
normal.
Just having a good time. I mean, that's all that was it.
Hey man, that's
But
what GalaxyCon is, man. Bringing people together.
bro, we nerds know how to party. They I don't know if they know how to dance, but they know how
Dude,
to party. Like
I know.
oh man,
You ever seen Harold and Kumar go to White Castle?
yeah,
They stopped by a college, and in that college, like the nerds invited them to a party, and they think because they're nerds, it's gonna be lame. And then they walk past the hall where the party's at, and like it looks lit, man.
right, yeah. That's how it felt. Like the DJ was popping off, costume contest was going on. They had a bar there. Drinks were actually moderately priced. So, like us three sat back. No, us four. My friend Ramet was there. Um, and we're just like, what's going on here? Me, Bat Knight, and the Wizard been to a club before. You were with us that one night we went to a club. We know what it's like, and that's what it felt like. My friend Ramet is like pure, clean, innocent soul, and he's like, what's going on here? Why are all these nerds jumping up and dancing and having a good time and the music's so loud? And it's like, bro, we're like at a club right now with nerds. It was, I don't know. I think a couple like of the male guys wanted to see something that they didn't get to see, but people us like kind of more on the normal side were just like you said in the movie, like, why is it so lit right now? But stuff like that, I would expect you to see at GalaxyCon, just something to hype yourself up, just because it's the most random thing that can happen.
Ready to party.
Of course, those are the late night events. Luckily, we are adults and we can do pretty much whatever the hell we want. But yeah, those are the late night adult events that happen. And there's other things, like I said, the drawing thing, um, Dana Schneider, the voice of Master Shake, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He does something called Drunk on Disney. Apparently, he gets on stage and starts drinking. He starts talking like random shit on what happened at Disney.
What?
I never went to that panel for the past 2-3 years that I've been, but apparently it's supposed to be really funny.
Honestly, I don't even know.
But that happens. All the good food. Some we make fun of my friend Ramet for eating this place called Firewalk. It's your basic Chinese food place, but it's banging, man. That like for like $5 you get an egg roll, rice, meat, all that. Good. It's so good.
That sounds good right now.
Hell yeah! I'm about to have some meatloaf and potatoes, bro. Some fries. I don't know why people
I'm
be
about to
hating
have
on
some
meatloaf though. Shit.
spaghetti. I'm about to have some pasta.
Don't be upsetty spaghetti now. But yeah, that consists really of the trip. Stuff like all that. Definitely be going live. We're gonna be doing it for 1 hour. GalaxyCon will find a table. We'll be like, hey, check out our podcast. This is Drippy. I'm DJK. We are the DnD KBC podcast. Check it out. It'll be season 2 special episode. Actually, I don't even think it will be even season 2 at that point.
Yeah,
We'll probably
no,
be
I
in
don't even
season
think it
3.
will.
Yo,
Unless we decide to expend season 2.
okay. Yeah, actually, wow, 7 weeks from now? Yeah. All right. Those listeners, faithful listeners that keep listening to our podcast, I think right now you're going to hear a big decision by me and Drippy live on the podcast. At the end of the podcast, good way to talk about it. Shout out to W.GG over here providing sponsorships for each of us, not the stream itself, but to me and Drippy. Use discount code DJK for 10% off of your W.GG products on that website. Or Drippy.
Use Drippy Bear. Just Drippy Bear with 3 P's. We'll get 10% off.
Support us and W and get yourself some good drinks. But going on from that, I think we should end season 2 the way it's supposed to, like we did with season 1, 10 episodes. And GalaxyCon will not be the opening of season 3, but a special podcast between, like, they would do on anime, doing on different shows, like this special year of that show. You know what I mean?
I mean, GalaxyCon is what? The 29th through the 31st?
Yeah. I mean, we could do some special. It wouldn't have to be the actual episodes. Just know something we definitely can save. Keep it on YouTube forever and ever and our computers to watch. But it will not be a numbered episode.
Okay. I was going to say, because we have 11 more weeks. Where'd you get 7?
Whoa. Hold on. I was just looking at the wrong thing, all right?
Were you looking at the Collecticon?
No. Because I was looking at my calendar. And I guess I was looking at June for July. My bad. I don't know why. But so we'll wrap up season 2 sometime in what, mid-June? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, mid-June. July. All right. We'll have like a week break. That'll be the break that we don't do anything on 25, 26, unless you do want to. We can hype it up. But GalaxyCon, I don't think should be included with the season. It's going to be just a special thing, its own thing, no numbers. It could be special premiere 1, 2, 3, depending on what we do, because we will be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday leaving at some point at night, but definitely up to you. Doesn't matter to me. We can do it just one time. Broadcasting the podcast there, but it will be special. It won't be part of season 3 though. It'll be its own thing.
Yes, separate, an own separate thing.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So definitely, a lot of content coming up on season 2. I know today we tapped on music, some on shows, a little bit of GTA, everything. Sports, bro. Yeah. Look, I mean, talking about soccer.
We didn't do the forecast.
Yo, back over here, we up in that good old North Carolina. Nice and clear outside, a little bit of wind, but it is warm outside. Get your tan on. Ain't no clouds around here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't work outside, so I can't get a tan.
Neither can I. But I think this is, wrapping up episode 3, season 2, 13 hours of content. I mean, it's still blowing my mind. I don't know. We can be 100 episodes in, and we have 100 hours of content. And
Apologize for the lag as well.
yeah, technical
What the hell
difficulties
happened?
on this episode.
Apologize.
Definitely have to get a wired connection at some point. I do have wireless just because it's convenient. But running a wire through where I live is just gonna be not a pain. It's just gonna be annoying. Plus, my cat might swipe at it. So, I think that's the end of the DnD KBC Kickback Cast podcast, season 2, episode 3. 13 hours in, technical difficulties. Touch on every single base of every single topic we do have. Just know that me and Drippy do plan these things, and we might go off a little bit, but we always go back on track of what we want to talk about. I know we mentioned GalaxyCon a lot. Now it's Collecticon. Expired Milk 99. Thanks for following. End of the podcast. We need more followers. We need more everything out here. But definitely the thanks to W.GG for sponsoring each of us. Get your 10% off codes. We've mentioned it more than once. Always click on that. Click on us. We're always there Tuesday at 5 p.m. 5:30. Me and Drippy. And we're at 13 hours of content. Season 2.
13 hours. Damn.
That's crazy. That is a half a day and then some. That is someone's full work day. A person can be at work listening to us, like I said earlier in the podcast, and just be like, wow, I just spent all day listening to these fools.
I'd listen to us.
But thanks for listening. Looks like I'm spiking my ping again. So before any more technical difficulties, thanks for watching. We'll be back on season 2, episode 4.
Episode 4.
I think.
Are you sure it's episode 4? I could have sworn this is episode 4.
Nope, this is episode 3. We don't have no Phantom episode. We're good.
Okay.
So, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And we'll be back at it next week.
Adios.
Adios.